All right, everybody listen. I know the fan's going. It's hot out here. I want to be real funny and crack some jokes to y'all, but we got a lot going on tonight. All right, I'm going to run the shop tonight. Nothing's happening or doing anything unless it comes through me. But I want you to handle the 33. I want you to handle finishing up this K9 car. And I want you go ahead and fix the Falcon because I'm trying to run this weekend. And y'all just watch everything. Oh. Yeah.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Austin's here.
I'm not running the
And Wayne and Dad.
I'm not running the show.
And Kevin. And no, Austin's not running the show because I showed up. But what he is ruining is he's running my drill bits. But anyways, we are back tonight. And it's the week after Pike County race. And we have a lot to talk about. So I'm going to give each driver an opportunity to talk about the race, tell you about some stuff that we didn't remember to talk to y'all about, to clear some stuff up, really. We're going to talk about our photo contest that we had and shout out the winners of that. And then I'm going to show you guys some videos from a couple of weeks ago about the updates on Dad and the K9. So first off, before we get into all that, I'll talk a little bit about my race. I know that y'all heard it a little bit in the last race video when we went to Pike. Had a blast.
Sorry, the fan's not here.
Yeah, the fan is on, but anyway, we had a blast overall. What an amazing trip. My car did amazing, like I mentioned to you guys. I got to spend some time with the family for Father's Day and let you guys know about our little baby that's due. My wife is 12 weeks and the baby's doing good, so we're excited about that. And just a blessing to be able to celebrate life again. The 13 car has already been washed, waxed, and put up. I got some work to do on the RV because my family's actually about to go on vacation in that. And we drove all the way up to Pike County 3 hours away with no air conditioning. And today was 107 degree heat index down here in Mississippi. So y'all can only imagine we were sitting in a tin can with no air and it was horrible. But overall, I give the Pike County trip an 8 out of a 10. And the only reason I will give it a 10 out of a 10 is because of Wayne and Hunter not being able to finish, which is another reason why I apologize is I didn't update you guys on what happened to Wayne and Hunter. So we're going to go over here to Wayne first, and I'm going to let Wayne talk a little bit about what happened with his car, what happened after the clip of Wayne's car wrecking out, and I really I owe Wayne an apology because in that video, I know it was long, 40 minutes, I didn't have time to really talk and give you guys an explanation. Let's go over here and talk with Wayne.
How goes it?
All right, dude. Well, first off, I owe you an apology. I did not explain what happened to you after your car wreck. So tell the people about your overall experience.
It's all good. I had more fun standing there watching y'all and telling your dad to calm down. Y'all had it than anything. Because about 6 laps in, Daddy Greg over here said, "Oh, they're not going to get it. He's too fast." So Greg, calm down. They got it, I promise. And I was right. But either way, I came out of turn 2 a little hot and heavy, and the car felt weird on like the second lap. So I didn't like how it felt, but I thought I was okay. It spun out. I gathered things back up. I got where I needed to be, and we took back off. About 5 or 6 more laps go by, and it did it again. And this time it was way more violent. I couldn't turn back. The more I turned back, the less it responded to it. So I ended up collecting somebody with me, and that was all she wrote.
You didn't hit the wall, though.
No, I was close.
And it just slung you left, and then you collected. I don't even remember who you hit.
A yellow car.
Yellow car. But overall, after that, in the video clip, I never said what happened after that. You pulled off the track. Yeah. And you had to retire the car just because of suspension issues.
Well, they black flagged me.
Because the tires were
too cautious.
Oh, okay.
Which I was going off the track after the second spin, regardless.
Because I don't know, I'll have to. Wayne's got some videos. We're going to show them. He's working on showing you guys what happened to his car. But just to wrap it all up in a nutshell, the suspension was jacked all up, right?
Basically, what I found is the rack and pinion locked up on it, and when it locked up, I couldn't turn.
Okay, so
We've never turned those cars that hard anywhere. So whenever we got going into that turn 1 and 2, it just did not like it.
long straightaways.
Dude,
Very
the track was amazing.
fast track. The track was awesome.
But we've never had to turn as much as we did there.
So,
And that car wasn't happy.
but that's Wayne's side of the story. You are going to get a good video of Wayne. He's going to explain, you know, a little bit of what's going on. They're working on Dad's motor. Dad, do you have anything to say before we go back in time a little bit and show them the progress on your car? All right, Dad. So what did you think of the race
There's a plug in
or the overall weekend?
I really
Come here, I'll
enjoyed
show you where it's
myself. We had little issues going up there. Long ride for sure. But when I pulled up, the track was not what I expected, to be honest. I didn't
at. Probably the one I brought up here.
expect the track to be in that nice a shape.
I got 3 of them.
Really manicured. Facilities was excellent. The only thing I didn't like was parked back there in the boonies. And
Thanks
They
to
wouldn't let
Wayne.
me park nowhere else.
it was about a half-mile
I
walk from the
asked, they
track.
said they're all reserved. I said, well, can I? They said only if they don't show up.
Oh,
so
man.
how do I know?
But we had already parked, so.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the only thing, speaker wasn't going on.
Yeah.
But I will say, the guys at that track, the racers, very cordial. There was
They
a
didn't
lot
have to treat us like that.
Yeah,
a
they
lot of very nice guys.
Absolutely.
Most tracks you go to with big money on the line, they're not like that.
No.
It was appreciated.
Yeah, and so I kind of was worried about y'all because of the competition out there. You know, we was talking about it going over there, about our cars and all that. We have some good cars, no doubt. We try to take care of them. We work hard on them.
Obviously, we were working that day,
But-
the day before.
I know nobody's gonna want to hear this. I might get backlash from it. But if I didn't think I had the best drivers, I wouldn't be supporting. So I think the drivers drove a
great
very
race. Yeah.
good race. Now I know Austin got in there. He might have bumped and all that.
It was a night like
He
that.
had to come back. You know, he might have misjudged some stuff. I am never ever gonna say that my drivers don't overdrive sometimes. They do. They overdrive. And they get into people. But we never ever go to a track with the intention of hitting
Doing that.
anybody because we have to work on it.
Yeah.
If we hit you, that means we did
gotta-
in
That's
our
actually
car.
what a couple of those guys said. They
And,
said,
and we had to fix them, and I really don't like doing all that work all the time. And so, yeah, we make mistakes. Skyler used to overdrive that Legend car sometimes.
Yep.
He went 3 wide one time for the
Tore
lead
myself
at
up.
Sunny South. And look, the racetrack is from the wall to the grass. So he did nothing wrong, but it was just a little over aggressive. The guy in the middle wasn't expecting him there. He tapped him, and Skyler spun right and slide the whole infield. I mean, the whole field.
Yep.
So, I really think my drivers did a good job. Again, if we got into some folks, I apologize for it.
But overall, great trip.
Overall, it was a great track. I know.
I enjoyed my few laps.
Yeah. So, you know, now we over here. We're trying to get this
Yep. Your motor going.
mailman car so that I can get out there and go racing
Strap with
him.
us.
And
I donated my parts so he could get on the track.
yeah.
Well, I'm excited
Wayne
to see
keeps
you out there.
wrecking them. He might as well just donate
His
parts.
car.
His car's gonna become a parts car.
That's
You know,
funny.
It is what it is.
All right, good deal.
My car was mad at me, I guess.
We had a great time. I'd love to go back. I would like to go to Why Not, and I do want to go to Jackson Motor Speedway.
Yep.
I'll tell you one that I want to go back to. I don't know if y'all do.
The mag.
The Mag.
The mag.
But there's one track
Tri-City.
that
Tri-County.
Kicked our butt.
Yeah, it
And
kicked
that
our
was-
butts. That
Tri-County.
was the first race back after my incident, so I was a little.
Yeah, and we just couldn't figure that
couldn't
track
figure it out.
out.
But
We
we'll
couldn't
have to-
figure tire sizes out. We couldn't figure gear. We couldn't figure anything, and that track kicked our butt.
We'll go back.
So I'd like to go back to it.
We'll go back.
But overall, great night.
Awesome. Well, there we go. We got Canine, and
What's up?
where's your seat, dude?
I don't need what I'm talking about.
So overall, give them your rundown on how you felt about Pike County. We didn't do an outro, so I'm sorry to say I didn't give Kevin his glory for doing the outro. He was a little frustrated because Kevin had the camera ready. Son, do you mind? Kevin had the camera ready to do his outro, and I think he had some things he wanted to say. So here's your opportunity. Tell him what you think.
Nah, it was fun. We had a good night. Good long trip and a half-hour drive.
Half hour, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 hour drive.
What time did y'all end up getting home? Because I told them I stayed the night.
4:30.
4:30 in the morning. And I was
By
still
the time I got
sound
home, the sun
asleep.
coming up.
Well, what'd you think of the trip overall and the whole experience? Going
It
to a
was
new
a good
track.
time. I mean, other than being parked out in the snakes and alligators, I mean,
Would you address the way and said he's never picking the parking spot ever again?
but the track seemed good and smooth for the guys. So, other than old Fleming damaging the front of his.
We're going to go show him that too once we get to Austin's turn to do. But Kevin did an amazing job videoing. We were proud.
Help in the hot pit.
Yeah,
Yep.
we were proud of that. Nathan was in the hot pit, which allowed Kevin to stay up in the stands. And so, very excited that Kevin got to go with us.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
used Kevin's truck.
Yeah. Hey, I only spent one tank of gas there and back, so
That is awesome.
340 something miles.
That is crazy
Towing
cool.
a car. Hey.
All right, so let's talk to Austin, and then we're gonna go back in time and show them what y'all are working on. I haven't given them the full rundown of what you're. They kind of know what you're sitting in, but we'll come back and explain that.
This thing.
And here is the Falcon. Austin's replacing some major front end damage, which you guys saw in the video. All right, so talk to them and tell them your whole side of this story. A few things I didn't mention to them, and tell them your take on the race.
Done. We talked about being sent to the rear and all that. That was frustrating. It really was. And I don't know who the official was that did that. And at this point, that kind of stuff happens in racing where you have to just kind of let it go.
But like I said, it didn't affect you. You went from last to first in the first turn.
So I'll be honest with everybody. So I just told myself that I've already been sent to the rear. Long story short, I was gonna try to jump. I'll just be honest. And all you racers out there know, don't give me this story about how you don't jump and you don't try things. I was already in the rear, so I figured what else can happen? They're either gonna send me one row back, which is still the rear. But I ended up not jumping, and I didn't jump on purpose. I was trying to time it, like Mario Kart.
And
where
you-
it's 3, 2, 1, and I punched.
You nailed it, too.
It worked right. I was able to get up to the front, and I think I got a pretty comfortable lead. I'm not sure who it was that ended up catching me there. It was definitely a 6-cylinder, but I was able to turn my head and was getting some signals, and whoever it was, all I can remember thinking was, I'm pushing horrible. This car, thought I had a strut brake or something in my rack and pinion.
You definitely got a lot slower on that restart after the caution.
But I noticed he was catching, so I figured he was just getting a new run. We hadn't been on track. No, he's somebody that races there all the time. He ended up passing me right there at the last right going across the line, and I actually got into him just a little bit. Y'all didn't see it in the video. Well, I ended up apologizing. It just felt like the car jumped,
all over
so
the
I thought
place.
that maybe it popped out of gear, which we've been having with Wayne and the bank up there. Long story short, we pull it into the pit area, and I don't remember who found out, but they said that my front left tire looked a little low. And I said,
And boy, it
can that
was-
affect my pushing? They said, yeah, I just don't know how low. It shouldn't have been that low. And I don't want to talk about tire pressures that we run because that's for y'all to choose and get the tire. but it had 0.0.
Yeah, it was completely flat.
Long story short, I don't want to say that was the excuse, but I knew something wasn't right, and I shouldn't have got that far ahead and got caught that quick.
Yeah, so
we had a
ultimately,
completely
flat tire. That's why after that long caution that I skipped, when they restarted, Austin fell off because he had a complete
And
flat. But
I guess you could just say, you would think, well, they're just saying that because we didn't show it. But hopefully where I moved to at in the feature proved that my car got way better in the feature.
Austin's car was on a stinking rail right here. He's got just a little bit of damage right here on the front where he got into the 01 car. And nothing major. He's got his front bumper off. And he's going to get that fixed back up. But like I said, before we get too deep into this video, you've heard from all the drivers now. We're going to rewind and go back about a month or so ago and show you guys the progress on Dad's 33 car, and also show you some of the progress on the K9 car. So whenever we get done with them, we'll fast forward back and go to real time, which is right now, and we'll talk about it.
All right, I think it's time we give them what they've waited for.
Time to start on the body of a mailman.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fleming, and we finally have convinced the mailman to start working again on the old Pony Express. I think it's been dubbed already. Here's where we're at right now on this. Let me zoom out. So today we're going to hit you on a few time lapse, right? And we're going to start putting, let me just show you. I think he's already got one of the doors just sitting so you get an idea. Watch out. That's kind of how it's going to look right now. So today's just going to be a mashup of kids, us. We're going to be putting some metal pop rivets, and I'm going to work on the dash. So let's get to it. Y'all ready?
All right, squeeze it again. Squeeze. Give me 5.
What you doing, Mr. Mailman?
Trying to get this car out of here.
I completely understand.
All right, here's a quick update. There, it's starting to come together. We got this door on. Finally got somewhat of a dash. Haven't finished with the inside. I still have to roll a piece up underneath here and see how low he wants to go. But there it is. Don't have an engine. Got some of this side. So now we have to work on the back. And this door is still got glass and everything into it. But we'll get that on. So slowly but surely coming together. How do you feel about it so far?
Looking good.
He's got some little... He's definitely getting his money worth on pot rivets. For sure. So we are going to see what we can do as far as getting this side's done, right?
I need my
Yeah.
front.
What do you mean?
5s are up there.
Huh?
Cut the 5s right here. Come right here.
Yeah, we'll think about that, and we might do a window here.
Windows got.
But we ain't got to do that right now. We're just trying to get it rolling and looking right. So. And we're back. Got us a fan because it's hot.
Only one we got.
Yeah, right now. Got K9, got a Fleming, and today we're back working on the K9, but we've got some news that
It's been painted and we put the headlights back
yeah,
in.
we're gonna show you. We got another car right here. So welcome this one to the channel. This is a Honda Civic Si. I don't even know what year it is. Probably close to what we have, but as of right now, we got this one runs. Just pulled it up in here. So today, 2003. So the same one as the K9 right now, and we've had a lot of. We've been doing some cleaning. The mailman has, and I've helped a little bit. But so we're on the other side here. We've had a lot of decisions made recently about cars and selling cars and buying other ones and dirt daubers. We got a lot of dirt daubers. So we're gonna just let y'all watch here. We're gonna pull us another engine, right? Another engine. We got a dog over here barking. So here we go. You ready? Look at the shirt on this joker. I like that.
Might be careful.
That's a good shirt on. All right, let's get to it. All right, here's where we're at. We were able to barely spill any water or coolant or whatever. The AC wasn't working on this, so it wasn't under pressure. So we were able to just unhook it ourselves. We got all the wire. I think we're pretty much to the point of it's ready to come out. Oh, wait.
Well, we got
Axles and exhaust. So give us a second. We'll get down to if this dog can get out of the way. So we paused the video on accident. Uh-oh, what happened? We're hooking it up. It's ready to come out, right? We got the axles. I know the tires are still on it, but you can see there's one axle out and the other one. The only thing we ran into really that was an issue was me getting that one axle out, correct? And here he is waiting for me again.
Yep. Yep.
Should've let it go, huh?
Skylar might be a little mad. We did something and we didn't film any of it. It's in. Basically right now we are working on the body. Or Austin is anyway. I'm not working for once. We got the motor in, we're just waiting on the charge harness and the inside harness and a couple ins and outs. Exhaust needs to be put on. And that's about it.
So there you go, guys. The motor is in on the K9 car, which I'm not sure we've officially announced yet, but the K9 car is now the new 12 car for Wyatt Bicker. So Mr. Jimmy and his family officially bought this car and we've got this engine. So we're back to where we are today and I'm gonna show you guys what Austin and them have gotten done. The car is now running and driving and good to go. So y'all check this out.
The reason this ain't all put together is because we gotta put gear oil.
Y'all been slacking.
And I'm letting Dev do it.
Devin's slacking. But here it is. Everything's in. They've cranked it up already. So Austin's getting ready to do the final checks on the exhaust and the fluids. And this one is ready to go. Dad's car, they've got some stuff all on it. They haven't done anything else to the body work. But Wayne and Dad are over here, and they are working on completing Dad's motor. So got the oil chain in,
Got the oil chain
or
in,
timing
the
chain,
in,
oil pump chain.
oil pump changed out because this one had the rod and knocking. So we're getting to the top end now. We're getting the cam in.
They finally asked me to come help. That's why I got on here.
Yeah, Wayne finally come bail me out.
I had to volunteer my part.
Of course, I took a rack and pinion where he won't hit everybody at the next racetrack.
So they swapped out parts and labor for each other. But Dad's car is pretty much ready to accept this motor. You already saw that Austin did the dash. We've had to get some more metal for them to put everything together. Everything's kind of thrown on the car, so you can't really see the progress, but y'all just went back and saw what Austin and them did to this one. So the only thing that's left is getting this motor back together. And then as far as this one goes, we just have to get the door skins put on. Austin do all the pretty stuff to make it look good. Yeah, and I got to get Wyatt's seat mounted in to this car. So we have to weld some bars in and things like that, and then we should be good to go. But there's you an update on how the races went. We showed you guys what the progress that we have made so far on the K9/now 12 car. And then y'all saw a little bit of Dad's car and Kevin and Wayne and Dad working on this motor. So hopefully in the next video coming up soon, we will have a running 33 car. Did I hear maybe word that you're changing your number?
Yeah.
Did I hear that possibility?
Not yet.
What's next?
You heard it from me.
I don't know yet.
Don't know.
You heard it from
There's
me.
a possibility.
He's going to put the number 40 on the side of his dad.
Hey, I'm officially changing my number.
All right, so before I talk about,
double O to 00.
we're going to wrap the video up. Before I go, I just want to give a couple of shout outs. We had our photo contest on Facebook, which if you guys are not a part of our Facebook group, please go and like FFR on Facebook. Great participation in a photo contest. We did a lot of stuff to where we gave away $50 for all you had to do is enter in your car photo and get likes and stuff like that. So really cool to see all of the cars. I think we had 104 entries and stuff like that, but I want to shout out the winners. We had the top 3 was Aiden Brazel, or Brasil, however I say that. Aiden, y'all forgive me if I say it wrong, but Aiden Brasil. And he has a racing group called Last Minute Racing on Facebook. So y'all go show him some love. He had an overall total likes that landed him with first place. And he's getting a really cool prize package. Second place was Colin Mills. Not demo derby, an endurance racer who now races Stingers. And then third was Tracy Cowart with the Cowart kids who race go-karts. They are our top 3, so congratulations to them. Got a chance to talk with them, and really cool people. Of course, we know Tracy, but now I've gotten to talk to Aiden and Colin, and they're just some awesome kids who just love and have a passion for racing. And that's what it's all about. So again, congratulations to you guys. Go check out Aiden Brazel's Facebook group, Last Minute Racing, which was really cool because my last race team was Last Minute Racing. Last Minute Race Team whenever I used to race back in the day. So really cool to see that. But guys, thank y'all for checking this video out. We really appreciate all the support and the growth we saw on Facebook. Also, huge thank you to Chasing the Checkered for also donating to our giveaway. Y'all like and subscribe to our channel because, guys, the giveaways and the contests that we do are a way for us to give back to you guys for showing your support to us. So it really means the world to us for y'all to do that. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, help us grow. Go like us on Facebook, like Chasing the Checkered, Last Minute Racing. Be sure to go check out our other 2 Facebook sponsored or YouTube sponsored groups, SWE with Mr. Steve Edens. And also go check out Miller Time Motorsports, even though unfortunately he is selling his race car, which we got to call him and check on him. But anyways, we're going to wrap that up. Thank y'all for watching. We're going to get in here and get Dad's motor finished. We're going to finish up Wyatt's 12 car, finish up Austin's car with the Falcon, and then hopefully get to my 13 and just wash it and get it ready. K9, what do you have to say?
Absolutely nothing.
What? You better have something to say.
What are we saying?
This is the outro, son.
Oh, this is the outro?
And you got to double down on them because we didn't do it the last one.
Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share it. Or else. Or else.
Yeah.